Welcome everyone to a new episode of Terraria. So we opened the Calamity bag because we destroyed him last episode, and we have this trinket that gives you 50% to all damage. It's pretty good, but I can't use it right now because I don't have anything to replace with. And we have the Ashes of Calamity that we'll be using right now. We have also the lore, you can read it if you want, and it's saying that this Calamity boss wasn't the real Calamity. So right now we are going to craft the Calamity core, and we need these 3 cores. Some like Chaos and Elum cores, and we need one of each one to craft one Calamity core. And with this we are crafting this shield you are seeing right now. That is the combination of all the shields. So we put inside our Akram shield, our Abaddon. I don't know how I pronounce that pretty well, but yeah. And then we see it with the Asgardian shield. Yeah. But Asgardian Valor. Sorry, my bad with the names. And it's pretty good. 8 defense, immunity, and not to fire blocks and knockback, immune to most debuffs, like plus 15 defense in the liquids, and 20 max life. It's pretty good. So then I start taking out my Caustic Edge, Broken Sword, Glorified, and Poison Flask, because we are going to upgrade our best weapon. Yeah, it's a weapon I like a lot. It helps us too much with many of the bosses we have defeated, and I want to upgrade it because it seems pretty good. And we have this Tyrant Sword, and man, this is an upgrade. Yeah. So it shoots through blocks, first thing that is amazing, and the shoots hit enemies, so wow. Then we go to the jungle, and because we defeat Plantera, we are going to find a new ore here. Yeah, and you are seeing right here is red and green, as is the Peronial, I think it's called. Yeah, and this ore give you a new armor, but the armor for me, at least for melee, have a pretty bad debuff. They give you 30% less damage, gives tons of defense, but yeah, you are not going to move all over the place and I am a tank in that mode because you will probably get killed. So yeah, I didn't craft it because of that. So we went inside the temple. I put my ambrosia because I need the life regen and the source of light, and you are seeing that yeah, the source of light is pretty big with the ambrosia equipped. So I start moving to the traps. I should took out like all the cables and stuff, but I don't know. I just want to see the arena because I have heard that the golem is pretty difficult, and I was a little scared that the arena wasn't that big. Unfortunately, you know that you can modify the golem arena. So I start taking out all the batteries and all the stuff to craft the solar panels, but I didn't know that the NPCs sell them later, the solar panels, when you have defeat at least one solar event. So don't worry about that, don't do like I did. I'm looking for all the stuff. And we have a solar table, so that will be enough to have to summon another ones. So remember that in any cave biome you get like cave slimes, and these cave slimes, each one of new ores that you have, like cryo ore, perionial ore, and all the new ore that you have a slime for that. So don't worry if you taken all the ores out of your map, because you will get these slimes to farm them. Yeah, man, we continue through the jungle temple, and wow, man, the room for fighting the golem is big and good. Yeah, it's a square, it's pretty big, and I start taking out like all the ads and the cables because I don't want like the billion traps that you are seeing on screen. Yeah, and I start building the arena because I say, yeah, I want to fight the golem on some point, and I want to come here, and when we are going to fight, I want to have an arena. Yeah, I don't want to come and start crafting. So we craft all the peronial bars, and I'm going to show you. Yeah, we don't have like too many stuff. So we have this feral thorn that is a sword, but it's a sword that I didn't read too well, and it spawns some spikes on hits, and I didn't want to a true melee sword because I get destroyed. Yeah, we are in that mode and I don't know the bosses that well. Probably I will do in the future. Not right now, but probably in the future. A true melee. I don't know if that mode, but yeah. And we also get this lance, and this lance is pretty great. Yeah. So you are seeing this one for true melee is pretty great, has tons of DPS, but the lance, man, yeah, it not only go through targets, Also shoots pretty fast and have like 1500 DPS, so it is a pretty great lance. Yeah, for the rest we don't have like any use. So I craft the ninja belt with what we are seeing on the screen, and it's an upgrade to our scruff. I don't know if the scruff is better, but I think this one gives way more stuff. So I will probably start using it from now. Yeah, and then we do our first upgrade in a pretty long time to our armor. Yeah, I'm doing the turtle armor. I don't know if it's better than the one that we have because the glorified armor is not that great, but the turtle armor at least give you a big boost of defense. And yeah, as always, I don't have enough cloth. I always miss ores when I'm crafting anything. Yeah, I don't know how to count. Multiply or divide, yeah, pretty difficult. So I craft all my turtle armor. You're seeing that we already got the pants, and I craft the chest and obviously the headgear. And man, the boost of our defense is going to be pretty crazy. So we have 159 with 85 defense. Yeah, I'm doing this a little faster. And we go to 155, yeah, a little bit, but 95 defense. And the set bonus is that the enemies take the full damage that they do to you. So yeah, it's not like the best set bonus, but at least it's an improvement. At least that defense is going to help us a lot. I don't know, we get more damage with this armor, but yeah. So I start with the Solar Eclipse because I want the Mothron wings. Is this big beetle that try to eat you? Or is a butterfly? Yeah, I think it's a butterfly. Yeah, sorry man, even my mistake. So yeah, I start fighting and I start getting destroyed because I was using the hammer. The hammer has a real high DPS, but yeah, it's not the best. The range is not the best, and this enemy is hit pretty hard. So I changed to my Tyrant, and man, this weapon is amazing. It's a pretty big upgrade, and we are going to use it a lot from now. So I start just dodging and moving, and we get our first Motron. And yeah, I thought that in vanilla they are a pain in the ass, like when you get it, because you don't have too many equipment, but right now they are pretty easy. And we take one, that gives us a broken sword, and take two, that gave us an Eye of Cthulhu yo-yo, 3, another broken sword, 4, another broken sword, 5. And man, I couldn't get the wings. I did 3 events of this and I didn't get the wings. It's like 9%. And you are seeing all the drops that I got from the band. Yeah, we got this Psycho Knife, but it's pretty great for true melee. And we got the tons of other stuff that I'm going to sell because I don't need it. Yeah, I was looking for like what you can craft with this, but it's like raw stuff. So yeah, we are not going to use it. And you are seeing that now I'm Jeff Bezos. I'm rich. This event give you tons of money. Like these ads come like they're made of gold, like their hearts were made of diamonds. It is pretty great because you get a ton of money. So I start crafting all my upgrades. So the true Arc of the Ancients, that wow, is a pretty big improvement. You get more stars from the sky and obviously have more DPS. The true Knight's Edge, that we are going to use a little later to craft another weapon. And then I saw that I was missing this Grand Shark stuff. I don't know what it was, but I need hollow bars, and because I haven't find any hollow or my world, I need to kill mechanical bosses. Yeah, so I craft this edge. This weapon is a weapon that is like the upgrade of the True Knight's Edge with the True Excalibur. I kill a goblin event, and that weapon give a debuff, like an Ichor debuff. It's the only thing, but you will use it later for our crafts. So I craft the summon for this Grand Shark. Yeah, I was pretty happy. I say, wow man, finally we are getting another desert boss. And I can use my arena to see how crazy it is. I thought it was going to be like a pretty big shark, but no, it's like a big fish. Yeah, Duckfish will probably eat this at lunch. So yeah, and his behavior is like pretty strange. He starts jumping, he shoots some mud balls, and then he starts charging at you after he jumps and hits like a rock. But yeah, it doesn't have like ads, any other mechanic different from the jumps. I don't know. I found this like, nah, okay. Let's use our boss arena that we haven't used like in 1 billion years. And you get this grand scale, and this grand scale is only for one accessory and some weapons. Yeah, this accessory is to give you 10 armor penetration and 6% damage. I don't know if this is that good. I have stuff that give you 10% damage, so I don't know if the armor penetration works this time. And you have a melee weapon that I'm not going to craft. So then I try to see if you can craft this Frost Legion stuff, but you can't, and I kill Skeletron and kill the twins because I need more of their souls. Yeah, Skeletron almost destroyed me, you saw it. And yeah, I have one life, only one. I don't know how I survived this fight. Yeah, one life. And after having all this stuff, I go to the ocean because I see that after the events we need to defeat the Leviathan. And she starts calling me. You hear it? She's calling me. So I went there and say, okay, you want to fight? Let's have a fight. I want to practice fight. And Anahita and Leviathan, I don't know if it's well pronounced in English like that. Anahita, or in Spanish we don't pronounce the H. So I don't know if it's okay. If it's not, just say in the comments. So in this fight, I'm going to a little bit explain. She has 3 types of projectiles you are going to see right now. The first type is the one that go to the center. There are like the blue projectiles, and you just need to dodge one time because they won't reach. The second type is the nodes that you are seeing on the screen, and that nodes hit you on contact. And the third one is like I don't know, a mini tornado, a black tornado that follow you all over the place. You need to be careful. And also you need to. She has like a body attack that charge at you. She like take her, I don't know, say broom, and start charging at you. Yeah, you need to be pretty careful because she charges pretty fast and hits like a truck. And charge ton of times. Yeah, you're seeing 4 charges there, so you need to be pretty careful. And after you take her out like a little bit of health, I think it's 40%. We will see on the screen right now. And she summons the other part of the boss fight. So that's when you are getting like crazy. Yeah, like I'm saying, the dodge not. Thankfully we have a practice for Calamity, so we could like more or less dodge. I haven't fight this boss, so I didn't know it was like that. So yeah, she disappeared at 40%, and now comes the Leviathan. The Leviathan is a big fish. Yeah, that's all. He has 2 attacks. One that is that like poop balls, I would say. I don't know. And the second one, he charged at you. Because he's so big, it's pretty difficult to dodge him, so you need to be careful. And that's all. He summons some mats and some stuff, but yeah, it's all of it. The difficulty is, yeah, and I tell like the problem for me in this fight. I didn't know the Leviathan, so yeah, the balls are pretty easy to dodge, but you need to know what you are doing or he will destroy you. And it's pretty simple. You just do circles all over the place, and yeah, be careful with the charger, like don't eat them like I eat them. Because I didn't have any buffs, I took my new weapon, that is the Terraria, and the Terraria gives you the icon debuff, so I thought that with that. I don't know how to know if the bosses have like pretty big defense, and this actually works. Yeah, don't know, have no idea about that. If you know it, leave it in the comments. And I just start like moving all over the place, but yeah, I was like, okay. I got my adrenaline, and yeah, this boss has tons of health. I don't know, it's too much. I would say you are seeing that the fight takes forever. If you compare it like the health that the other bosses have, you say put the health that this boss has at only an item that comes against the fight when he's 40%, you are like what? So I check out my true Arc of the Ancients, yeah, and this weapon destroyed them. Destroyed. Yeah, you are seeing that the DP is pretty good. You just need to be consistent landing the hits. That is not too easy when you do your first boss fight. Yeah. So the Leviathan also starts shooting at you, but I think that the best way to avoid it just is yeah, he's too slow and his attacks are not that great. The problem is that this woman starts charging at you like trying to, I don't know, hit you like a truck. So Yeah, you need to be pretty careful. Also, when she stopped like dodging, she will charge at you and release some bubbles. I don't know if that bubbles have any effect different from the projectile effect, but yeah, be pretty careful in this spot. So I take out right now Anahita. We're going to see. And wow, man, I was like, oh, pretty happy. We are getting there. But yeah, my health was pretty low, and I didn't know what to do with this Leviathan. You are saying he's follow me to charge me, and dodging him is easy if you call it, because you know when he's going to charge at you. But the problem is I didn't know him too well, so he killed me, and I was in rage. I said, dude, what the hell? So I find the music for this boss pretty amazing, and I give it this attempt, that is the good attempt, and I'm going to leave it with the fight, yeah, so you can enjoy it as much as I enjoy it. So at this spot of the fight, she was destroying me, charging at me. Wow, yeah, but when I took her out, I was like, wow. Now you need to dodge pretty well. You don't want him to land directly, and he starts charging at you. I found like the best way to do it is just flying around. Yeah, you're seeing that it works pretty fine. I took the heart that she left. Yeah, I'm feeling with your death light. And yeah, I got my adrenaline, I got rage, I got everything, so he was dead. And finally, the Leviathan is dead. I took out all the ads that were surrounding us, and we grab also the Lord. And we had to base because yeah, I don't want to be here. Tubes, as always, priority. And we open the bag. And you're reading right now the lores. You can pause it and read it yourself or wherever you want. Leviathan, Anahita, and the ocean. So we got this pearl. The summons an elemental. It's probably a part of an accessory. The Leviathan, amber, ambergris. It's something for just swimming and stuff. We probably are going to use it on the abyss. Yeah, and we got the raw weapon, the summon weapon, then we are going to use the gastric, this gastric stuff, and we have a ranger weapon that we are going to sell. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give a like, and follow me on my social media. See you on the next video. Bye bye.